Hello everybody and welcome. Today we're going to talk about asthma. We're going to talk about this disease that is very popular. It's also very popular in children. I'm going to get started from that part, but not just for asthma. What I'm going to say now applies for all the diseases. When any of our children under the age of 7 get sick, it's our emotions, and they are just that channel to express what we're feeling. What we cannot express, they will symptomize this. So, for example, if your child has an ear infection, what is the ear for? The ears are to hear. What I hear is not nice. I just hear something that was a nice, or maybe somebody around my life, it's always constant on my ear, and I just don't like that. And I'm getting a bit angry. If it's an infection, for example, I'm getting a bit angry that this person keeps going on my ear, just telling me what to do, and that is our child just expressing what I am feeling. Or it could be sometimes for children, there maybe is too many fights around them. So parents are fighting, they don't want to hear that. So the best way to stop hearing will be an ear infection. So any disease, not just asthma, under the age of 7, it always goes to the mother, the emotions behind the mother. In some diseases, when it's a chronic disease or when the child born with the disease, we need to look at the ancestors, we need to look at the family tree. What is that child telling us? But the weight of our emotions as mothers, it's very heavy on our children, and our children are just the best mirror that we can get, because they will express everything that we are feeling and that we are not capable of expressing. So asthma refers to a conflict of aerial territory. And what do I mean by this? The air, my space, that air around me. So when somebody has issues with asthma, conflicts with asthma, always has conflict with that territory. And what do I mean by territory? Territory is everything that I feel mine. My body, my house, my husband, my children, my job, anything. So that is my territory. And when I feel that somebody's invading my territory, I feel under attack. And that's when I have an asthma attack, because I feel that they are sucking my air, they are suffocating me, they are taking my air, my space, my aerial space, they're absorbing everything that I breathe. And some people even feel that they don't want to breathe. They refuse to breathe because the air that is around there, the environment that is around them, it's toxic. So I refuse to breathe, and that's when the asthma attack kicks, because I refuse to breathe, inhale this air that is around me. Maybe as a child, you had many fights between your parents, and the air that was around the house was quite toxic. Sometimes we also see that when somebody has a mother that it's very absorbing, suffocating, sometimes even toxic, and that mother is always invading our territory, invading our space, our aerial space, we feel that we can't breathe because mom doesn't let me breathe. Sometimes it's dad, but I see this more often with the mother, when the mother is always absorbing that child's breath. Now, when is asthma, but in the larynx, now we have to see in the family tree. Now we have to see those who went to war and they were in combat, and they also wear maybe a mask. They had to wear a mask because of the fumes and the toxicity there was around the world, or other places where they needed to wear a mask to be able to breathe proper and to breathe clean air. So that's when I said before that sometimes we carry these things just because our ancestors went through. But also sometimes with asthma we find also when somebody is taking caring of the air of other person, because air for us means freedom, right? Sometimes we even do this and we say feels free. So air is related to freedom. So if I have a problem now where I feel I have to take care of somebody's air, somebody's freedom, is because I had an issue before in my life, maybe in childhood, where I relate freedom to danger. And maybe today I have one of my children that is ready to leave the nest, to leave the house, go to university, and do what she needs to do. And that for me creates a conflict because I don't want that child to leave the house. So I need to take care of that air, because freedom, my child's freedom, could represent for me danger. And that doesn't need to be that they will leave the country or a city. It could be that that child always been at home, all nice, perfectly, doesn't go out, but now starting to go out, go parties, go to friends' houses, and that for me represents a danger that I'm gonna leave, that my child's gonna leave. And that's when asthma starts, maybe in later age of somebody. But with asthma, we always have to look for this, for that air, that territory, my aerial territory, that it's absorbing me, that I can breathe properly, because what is happening around me is difficult to breathe. Well, I hope this video has helped you. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave it below. And with this, I will say bye-bye to you until next video. Take care. Ciao, ciao.